bought the iPad that I was talking about yesterday. I got it, but uh, but yeah, I have a but. Before that, it is my 75th day whew, of daily streaming, and the 75th day of daily streaming. Hello, I'm mostly just talking to myself, but maybe um, I'm just really practicing how to do uh, stream online streaming, and I've been practicing for 75 days so far, learning the ins and outs of streaming using OBS, and been doing it for 75 days. I've encountered some hiccups, a couple of hiccups actually, um, mostly with Philippine internet. Our Philippine internet is really, well, it's Philippine internet. So what can you say? And what I'm learning so far is I think I need a dual monitor setup. Why do I say that? It's difficult to find out what's happening in your stream while you're, well, yeah, it's difficult to see what's going on in your stream unless you have a second monitor while you're sharing your other monitor that you want to, um, display. So right now I'm just using one screen and I'm switching. If you notice, there's a flicker every now and then. I'm switching back and forth in OBS just to make sure that I'm still connected and I'm still in YouTube live. Um, yeah, learning so far. And today I bought an iPad. Going back to my first topic. Yesterday, actually, I bought an iPad. The reason I bought an iPad is I found myself sketching quite a bit, and for those who seen me sketch, um, I've been posting new things in Instagram for the past month actually. I originally started to do streaming to document um, my thoughts every day and practice my speaking. This is how I practice. This is also how I um, keep myself accountable to my daily tasks. So I have a checklist of things I want to do every day. Checklist I want to think things I want to do every day, and those are just habits that I want to form so I can learn a bit more. And no one's really watching this stream. I just do this for me, you know. And I'm not really sharing it with anyone anyway. But it's a good for, it's good practice. It's good practice. I know my friends like Chi, hi Chi, and Richard, regular streamers. They stream quite a bit, and I'm sure they have a lot more experience than me over this. Okay, getting distracted. Talking about my iPad. Talking about my iPad. Okay. So I bought an iPad. This is how it looks like. This is the iPad Air 4. Um, 4th generation iPad Air. Reviews have been great. For the price, I like it so far. The only thing I don't like is that I bought the wrong screen protector. I bought the screen protector that's been um, That's not good for my pen when I'm writing. So there's I'm lacking friction when I'm writing, when I'm sketching. I don't have that problem with my old iPad Pro because the cover there is matte, and I realized that when I bought the iPad Pro, which I'm not using because somebody else is using it um, regularly. So I bought the iPad Pro before, and when I bought it, it just sure put a cover, and the sales lady said, "Oh, we only have a matte cover." Oh, sure, matte cover, go. And now when I bought this, I applied the regular screen protector, screen cover. It's not the matte version. Uh, I now feel the difference when I'm sketching, when I'm drawing, the resistance. So when I'm trying to sketch a circle in Procreate, for instance, there in the iPad Pro, it's easy. I just stop here because there's less friction. No, I have a hard time. So learnings from uh, things that you learn while you're um, sketching. Things I learned. Um, so normally I would study Japanese, but I think I'll study Japanese later. Um, there's one thing on my mind right now is I have a workshop to run next week, and I need to. Oh, this is nice. We use mural in the office for our work, but there is a they have a board here for doing. They call it a workshop, team charter. Charter mural. It's called the team charter. Yeah, here. So because it's a kickoff meeting, I need to do a team charter first. Team charter is really good for getting understanding group norms, getting teams to agree on what they're going to do. This as well as the RASI or the RASIF. RASI is what we do when you're working, when you're consulting for different teams. It's good to establish who needs to do what. So this is a nice way to do that. It's you're identifying who's responsible, accountable, consulted, informed. Here we add an F in our model. We RASIF because we add a facilitator who's going to facilitate. Normally, it's us, our team, who does that. And we might, I guess we're doing well with our model so far. If this is an indicator, so last year the team, don't take credit for this. This is for the entire team. One and this couple of actually this just this month. We won this second place for doing that. Okay, that's that's that. Hmm. We won that. It's nice to be winning awards. Normally my streams are really short, 10-15 minutes. I don't really stay too long. Just really conveying my ideas for the day, things that I need to do. So a couple of things I do this Japanese. I do prep some work for the week, do some reflections. Excuse me. Um, Yeah, so I'll prep this. Maybe I'll read this later on. Maybe I'll learn something new. Um, and I also do Scribophile. Great place to practice writing and doing critiques. So uh, I this is a place for writers. I used to I did this where know write things for feedback, and I get some comments. I also give critiques. Basically it's a website for writers to give critique out of each other's writing. This way you it's good practice to get feedback on and critiques over your work, what other people think about your work. Um, Also, me, I give feedback as well based on um, how I understand they've written their the narrative. It forces me to study writing. Yeah, doing this for 75 days. Oh yeah. So what will I do with the iPad now? Because well, I've been looking for another screen protector, a matte one or a paper-like one. I'm looking for a couple of paper-like screen protectors. My question, and maybe you might know the answer to that, is will a can I do two layers? Because I just got the new screen protector. I need to add another one that's matte so I can sketch properly. Maybe I'll ask that in the social media um, out there, ask people and see how they respond. Right? End my daily session there. Thank you. This is also my message to my future self, future Ellie. Next time, when you buy an iPad, make sure to use a matte screen protector. See ya.